This is the American Wagyu cheesesteak from Capriotti's. I know what you're thinking. I said I was done. I was done with the series. But after the little pop-up cheesesteak, little Fat Vincenzo's, out of the guy's driveway, you can't really just go get. After that absolutely blew away every other cheesesteak, I thought, you know what? There doesn't have to be a cap on this series. I can try them all. Let's keep trying them. It doesn't have to be every day. We'll keep trying them until we find one that you can just go get that's as good as the one from Little Fat Vincenzo's. And so many people said to get this American Wagyu from Capriotti's. $16 for this little guy. Not cheap, but then again, that's the going rate for a lot of these. I did it the way you purists like it. I only got onions in there. Looks good. I will admit I tried this probably 3 years ago, maybe a little more. I don't really remember it. Let's give it a shot. Interesting. So this is the part where I spew some inaccuracies about Wagyu beef. But Wagyu refers to a few different breeds of cattle from Japan, as you know. But now we have American Wagyu, and it's obviously not the same, but the marbling is supposed to be similar. A more marbled, fattier beef that should give more flavor. And this is definitely a different textured beef than you would get from any other ribeye cheesesteak. I don't know if that's working in its favor. I've always liked Capriotti's sub rolls. They're chewy, they're decent, they're fresh. I like them. The steak is incredibly flavorful in that it's super fatty rich. There's also mushrooms on there. Didn't know that. Now, after tasting what could be with Little Fat Vincenzo's, I dropped everything else an entire point. I felt like that brought it more level with if we had good cheesesteaks from Philly, like that one, like that would compare to those. That's in the nines. Not the stuff I've been having, even though those are great. So where does that put this? Honestly, I want to remind you this is all personal preference, and you should eat what you like. I'm just a guy on camera who likes talking about food. I'm no expert. Not even close. Not even remotely. What is a food expert? It's not me. I'd rather have a Jersey Mike's cheesesteak than this. Tastes better. I like it a lot better. I like this bun better. I'd rather have this roll than a Jersey Mike's roll. But the insides, I'd go Jersey Mike's. But it's still about in line with that. So I'm going to give it I think that puts it down at a 7.2. That's this. This is not the amazing, mouth-watering, to die for cheesesteak that you've all been saying I have to get. But it's good. And you might like it way better than that. You might like it way worse than that. That is unique with the Wagyu. But I don't think the rest of it with their typical steak would be doing it for me much better, if at all. So, Capriotti's 7.2. The hunt continues.